Alright. Back on this little trek, I looked at some screenshots of what is being made in that AO, and I'm very excited, but now we have to work on another set of AI. So in the previous stream, we basically went by, we tested a bunch of weaponry that would be effective against Space Marines. They're not the main focus, but anything that's gonna hurt a Space Marine is gonna obviously hurt infantry. We're making some sort of little AdMech style group of Unitel here, using some Gene Stealer heads on the top for that nice little Slaaneshi effect as well. But now we're gonna be working on some melee infantry. Now I love melee infantry. It's it's always fun to make stuff like that work. However, what I've been told is I don't have to specifically pick melee AI. Instead, we're literally just going to be utilizing Web Knight Zombie, but then setting it to Zombie with melee because apparently that makes it super duper tanky. So I don't have to really worry about anything too crazy on the melee perspective. But that being said, I want to make some really good melee infantry. So, now I just gotta think, okay, if I'm gonna be doing melee infantry, how am I going to make those? And that's where we're gonna really try to figure things out here. I think there is definitely a certain way I want to build them. I want to build like a Rager and a Mauler of some sort, that's for sure. I just need to find what I'm looking for again. Yeah, so like this set of headwear. But, I mean, their armor is also very specific. In this section over here, I just gotta find it. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that if I want to do like a Mauler of some sort. We're going to need a melee weapon to go with it. I'm going to be honest, that is a massive chain axe. They're Astartes melee weapons. Oh, makes me think. We got the Plague Marine stuff there, but let's go ahead and look at the normal stuff here. If we're going to be doing a Mauler, I'd probably want like a really big... you know... God, what's the term? Why can't I think of it? You know, a giant bonk hammer or something, but 40k themed, of course. Here we go. Power Maul, but, you know, bigger Maul. Warhammer might actually be decent as well, but... Oh, God. It's the bad dragon hammer. It's the bad dragon hammer. Oh, man. I don't know if that has any special abilities, but that would certainly be something. Chaos Skatari, yep. I'm worried there's scripts tied to it, though, but that makes me laugh my ass off. Big claws for hands, too. Would the game freak out if I gave them all Astartes power mauls? I feel like it wouldn't, but let's just stay on the safe side just in case some crazy little scripted BS happens. So I'll go with a Warhammer for that one. And then the other one... I mean, Ragers generally have swords, so... What the hell? That was kind of weird. It keeps the weapon there. That's really weird. Again, a Cult Blade would also be good, but let's change his stuff out. Let's do the Hornin helmet. Oh, it's because there's two of them right there. That's kind of weird. But it was copying both of the kits. Huh. Yeah, I think that's fitting for what we want here. And then, of course, we now need the fun units. Let's get into the real good shit. Alright, I'll BRB 1 second. Give this a thought, and let me know what you would want to see for melee units for, you know, Emperor's Children. And as well as their primary weaponry. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, wow, was the flush that loud? I'm so sorry. It's in the other freaking corner of the basement, man. I apologize for that. Anyway. I have an idea. This is going to be hands down the best idea I've come up with so far. Let's go ahead and keep spawning stuff here, because I'm going to need... I'm going to need some real inspiration for this one, guys, but I think I figured it out, okay? Okay? Alright? It's the pinnacle of Warhammer, alright? Trust me. Do we have a... Yep, alright. It's John Warhammer. There we go. And he has the 40,000th Warhammer. It's great. Alright, nope, shitty joke aside. This guy's getting the bad dragon bonk stick. Yep. He is the bad dragon. The dev is for TOC this weekend. Next Reviop is going to now be 3 weeks away. We're doing 2 a month. I need a message Valk and say, hey, I found the bad dragon hammer. This is for another 40k unit because a buddy of mine reached out. Alright, so what do dragons have? Dragons have horns, right? So I need more horns. Like, I need... Oh, those are horns and tusks for none. I guess I'm gonna have to find Terminators too. That's for Zinked and all that other stuff, but alright. There we go. Valk, I have found the bad dragon hammer. We're gonna use it. It's going to be used. But Valk, when I apply the zombie AI, I just do that in the Zeus interface, right? Like, I don't have to specifically make melee infantry. I can just set the AI to melee through the Zeus interface on activation. Yes, I found the rapid fire plasma gun easier. All right, cool. Great. Fucking hell. All right. I need a super duper cool looking guy. For this puppy. I'm thinking to myself here. I want the skull for the melee guy. I like the black symbolism with that. And then this guy. On the pauldron side, I mean, something a little more stylized with that little purple arm, too. I feel like fits quite well. And I feel like something lower profile for this guy also would be good. Yeah, that would work. How does this damn thing work, though? Do I just... Okay, yeah, we just load it like a normal magazine. Hell yeah. Now, I'm only going to have one of these in the AO, but, you know, it's going to be fun. So we'll put that guy aside. We got Mr. Bonkhammer over there as another boss unit. Now we just have to come up with standard little foot soldiers. Because I'm going to basically have a mix of, like, an actual kill squad of Space Marines, and then, like, individual little boss units to throw at the infantry just to screw with them. So these individual units we're not going to do any horns with. It's just going to be... Give me, like, a basic bitch. Yeah, something with, like, a single... Let's do, like, Mark II everything. Oh, I like those little kneecaps with it, too, though. And the little strap. Ah, that's cute. Yeah, the single pauldron there. Mwah, my baby. Crack and Dragonfire. I'm just going to use standard. Wow, that gets heavy very quickly. Alright, so basic rifleman, and now we can go with some specialists here. I'm gonna be honest, I'd love to do a shield unit, so let's literally just put that as the same kit, but apply only a shield. We can differentiate him maybe with some horns, too. Make him a rather horny fellow. I gotta look into what is... I think those are for Terminators, so we'll have... some form of Terminator force there, which will be quite nice, but... also get some of that, but none of them are in purple, so it doesn't really add on to what I want. Hold on, so where did the horns come from? Were they night vision? They're night vision, that's why, okay. That's why I can't find them. Alright. Narcum. I don't think I have any Slaaneshi banners. I'll check real quick, but pretty certain I don't. Yeah, see, I want the las cutter. Ooh, I like that. Because it's like, what's the fattest shield I can give? And that one, I definitely want something like that, so. With 50 round mags. Alright, these are basically for if the Space Marines are being bad, I just throw these at them and make them clap their hands. In theory, like, these should stall, at least. I think they will, but, you know, c'est la vie on that. There is an Emperor's Children one? Okay, then I am definitely putting it on Mr. Bossman here. That would have to go under what, face wear? That's not what I want. Oh, boy. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yes. That thing's gonna murder people. Alright, now we're gonna start dealing with specialized weaponry. It's just a matter of what do I want to use. Ah, yes, the arm cannon. Brother. Here, Valkyrie, you have experience. What are the most terrifying Space Marine weapons to fight? When you were on the ground as a Space Marine, which ones actually were annoying to deal with, buddy? What was annoying? What was a threat? Ah, yes, the AK. Oh, yes. The arm cannon. Umbra. Oh, God. That name rings a freaking bell. Plasma cannons, heavy bolters, plasma gun, Volkite. Volkite. Yes. Yes. Why is that? Oh my god, that looks disgusting. It's a combi. Those are for Terminators. Ooh, Terminators. Alright, so what's the difference between that and the Charger? Ammunition. And it's got the little rainbow wiring. Perfect. Alright, Val, give me a second. Child. Yeah, that'll track. Yeah, like the tiered there. Now, you may have noticed I'm not really doing a lot with grenades. And the main reason for that is grenades are very hit or miss with AI. And when we're talking about a lot of stuff that's very glass cannon-y, I find that it doesn't really, like, grenades, you know, like, when you're talking about weaponry itself being glass cannons, grenades are really more of a specialized weapon, but I'm thinking about all the ways I can spawn AI in. Like, I'm going to be using, like, purple smoke grenade effects, so I don't want the AI to have purple smoke because that's going to throw the players off. And then frags and crack, I mean, I've got plenty of AT solutions to deal with vehicles. I can just spawn a few of those and be done. Because I'm worried that the players are going to run into stuff that'll just throw crack grenades at them and insta-kill them. Which, you know, out of everything I've thrown in, wow, Liru, you have a lot of stuff that'll insta-kill. But there's a method to the madness with all of that, and I just don't want too many things to be coming in and insta-killing anyway. Because you gotta remember, most of the players are just gonna be standard foot soldiers. So if I'm balancing things for stuff that will kill Space Marines, not in one hit, mind you, that stuff's rare, it's still here. But, you know, it'll definitely kill the regular player base. Easily. Alright. Player base is going to be a mix of everything. Regular foot soldiers, armor, space marines, air, you name it. What was another one, Valkyrie? You said plasma, right? Hell, what's purple? Purple. Yeah, that's for Emperor's Children specifically. But Val, can you repeat yourself, buddy? What was another good one? Plasma with overcharge, plasma cannon. Ah, because it's labeled as EC. Got it. Got it. All right. Mwah, chaos. I'm gonna lower his profile, change his helmet. That feels more plasma-esque. Oh, he's 50 pounds. Well, he doesn't really need... I like it when he moves slowly and menacingly. Alright, give me one more, Valkyrie. One more. One more that was a pain in your ass. Heavy bolters. Well, let me also look. What do we have for EC here? Ah, yes. Now that's a weapon. Yes. Yes. The rotary cannons, yeah. No, I know what you mean. I don't want to do the rotary multi-last because it did nothing against the Space Marines, but I think the standard rotary cannon... I mean, if we want to deal with something that's going to be a threat against infantry, I mean, that would definitely work. I think I'd rather do a heavy bolter, though. Just because it would be more effective. I could also do a flamer. God, I always come back to this puppy. I always... There's a 300 round. Never mind. All right, we're bringing this puppy back. The heavy bolter hits like a truck now. Perfect. You gotta remember, I'm evil, alright? So we just gotta... Some of these are boss units. If I'm gonna throw a squad in, it's gonna be that or that. And then maybe with a Volkite guy leading, but... Yeah, and then we have Mr. Hammer. But of course, that's not all. I've got Black Legion, Iron Warrior, and World Bearers. But sir, where's Slaaneshi? Where's Slaaneshi? Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Hi.
Where's the purple? Valkyrie, what do I do? Luxord, how you doing? Thanks for 42 month resub. Hope you're enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. There's no purple. Where's the purple? Purple. Oh. I guess we gotta get the world bearers in. Why are they working with Slaaneshi? I don't think they want to, but you know. It's because they've got horns too. Everyone's horny. Don't ask questions. See, we gotta get those tusks. Where'd those tusks go? Alright, come on. Hey. Bro, they can do double tusk. There we go. Alright. Oh, now that we've gotten that misstep. Basically, I know these things don't move around on their own. They're basically static. So what here would work as a static? The hell? Oh, word bearers. They have words. I thought it was world bearer. Huh. Let me just type bear. Yeah, alright. Well. Mwah. Murder. Oh, shit. Valkyrie. Valkyrie, buddy. Valkyrie. Which one will kill a space marine? I'm assuming AP or APCR, but HE, I mean... Which one, Valkyrie? Which one? All will. HE's the best anti-marine? Yeah, I mean, we can just, like, vary it up. And, you know, whatever he's feeling, he'll use. It'll be fine. You know, if that case, I'm not going to use that for plasma. Where literally these are just going to be like static turrets that commit atrocities. So these are all of the purple. That's how you know they're with him, because they have purple guns. Do the AI use the combi, though, is my question. I guess they would, because it's like, you know, utilizing a GL technically, but... Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, that... Oh. Brim bum bum. Wah wah. Yeah. Yeah. Melta. Yeah. Let me just look at the other options. Plasma. That's overcharged. Yeah, I'd rather have plasma than Melta. And of course, I'm going to only give him overcharged because I'm a sick human being. Oh, is that Volkite? Oh, man. That just makes me a horrible human being. Oh. Oh. Anyway. There's a lot of options. Oh, and then we have the rotary cannon of death. Yeah, we don't need those on the Space Marines. We just need these on these puppies. Just... Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And then we got the other stuff. But yeah, no. I think that'll track for what we want. Okay. Valk, what else? Oh, hi, Biddle. How you doing? Are you the same Biddle that's probably gonna end up in this mission? The same Biddle that's in that D&D campaign on Fridays? No, Valk. I need to know about the bigger Space Marines, buddy. The bigger ones. And hi, Biddle. Yeah, I jumped the gun. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a poorly kept secret or not, but I'm hosting this Saturday. So I have an AO being built by our wonderful Valkyrie. Because she's one of the best makers I've ever seen. Oh, a Dreadblade. Oh, that looks cute. Oh my goodness gracious, it's alive. They're the same thing, just with different weaponry. It's okay. So we got that, and then we've got... Oh, a baby one. Oh. Do we have, Gosh, do we have the one with the box with the dead one? Is there a Prime? A Primaris? Primaris? Well, yeah, you have these, but, I mean, yeah. Yeah, they only have Melta-guns, but, I mean, I've kind of already made him with, yeah, he's got something else. So you don't have to worry about it. So this is all we got. Okay. So we've got 3 different things here for Imperial Knights. I have a volcano cannon, a thermic lance, a plasma decimator, a battle cannon, and an avenging Gatling gun. Or an autocannon. I'll just make it simple. We'll just pick the 3 back here. And then plasma because I'm a horrible human being. And then it's like Control T to activate them. Meanwhile, the Contemplator Dreadnoughts. Okay, what do we got for these poor souls? Autocannon, assault cannon, multi-melta. I don't trust multi-melta. Plasma cannon, definitely. Las cannon. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, Volkites. What's the Armiger do, though? Because I saw that, like, there, but it's just an autocannon. Which, you know, if we're going to be specializing those, I'm not sure we need the autocannon per se, because we got a lot of stuff filling other roles and blah, 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 but, you know. Oh, right. The smaller knight, which I think is going to be, like, in the middle of those. Right, yeah, these puppies. Oh. That's nice. Knights are the tanks, armigers are the AFEs. I don't know, though. In our AO, what I'm a little worried about is the pathfinding, but at the same time, we'll figure it out. I mean, when you think about it, it should be fine regardless, but, you know... They got this little top cannon up there. It seems to be some sort of auto cannon, and I know these guys, they've got something right there. That could be some sort of, like, last weapon or whatnot, but... Okay, well... Now what? I don't think I have purple units. There is one unit I need to put in, though, for, you know, such a Slaaneshi type. I just have to find them. Oh, I found them. Yeah. Yeah, that's Slaaneshi enough. Look, I don't ask what is in people's private mods, but, you know, I definitely will judge you. So, yeah. Yeah. Predators. Ah, right. Yeah, obviously we need these, but... I don't know how much of, like, Emperor Space Marine vehicles I want to put in. And if we do put them in, it's only going to be, like, maybe 1 or 2 around. But it also depends on what they're fighting. Who are they fighting against? All that other smooth jazz, but... Because I know we've got the Razorbacks as well. We got the Scimitars. I don't really trust those, though. Storm Eagle's also pretty decent, but again, we don't really... The bigger airships especially, just... And the Whirlpool for stuff, and you got an Interceptor as well, but it's like, yeah, it's fine. Maybe drop pod a few in as well. I mean, yeah, actually, no, I do need that for debug purposes. Debug purposes. Why is there an ooh on these vehicles? I don't know, man. It's just what exists. There's a what? There is a what? We can make the turret spiky. Oh my god, and I can armor the hell out of it. Hell yeah. Change the uniform to fun. I think I remember seeing this somewhere. I thought it was only on the Dreadnoughts, though, but... You know... I don't know why, but I have the sudden urge to add this on I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world and loop it on a sleep script on the melee infantry. Replace the hammer with that so we can have this play. If you're within 10 meters, you'll hear that as it comes up and hammers you to death. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Is it for the other ones too? Yeah. Yeah, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. With the bad dragon hammer. Can you just imagine me just remote controlling the unit, but letting the AI do all the moving, and I just go on yelling and go, "Come on, guardsmen, let's go party." And I just go full psychotic on them. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a thing now. I have a lot of regrets. That's a thing now. Oh my god, Valk. Alright. Well, we have our primary units, we've got our boss units, we've got our kill teams, we've got statics. We need turrets. Oh boy. So I don't want to use any of the A tier AA turrets because they have a habit to fall over. I do like grouping the mortars though, because the AI will actually, if you put them all in a group, they will use the mortars, and I do want to use those short range. So we're going to put that there. Other weapons that are really good, we definitely want the autocannon, we want the heavy bolter. Las cannon, I mean, that's going to be for stopping armor if they go into certain areas they're not supposed to be in. And, yeah. Oh, God, the club. Oh, that's the AA one. That one's incredibly mean. It's funny, but it's also incredibly mean, and I have a conscience. Did they get rid of all the Grimdark ones? Come to think of it, did they get rid of Grimdark completely? Oh, right, and then we have the defense turrets, right? Yeah. Valk, we know we want a few of these in the AO. I'm thinking on the third trench line, the up and fortified one, we definitely have maybe 2 or 3 of these for the entirety of the third trench line, because these were sniping infantry left and right, and they were really freaking funny. And then maybe 1 in, like, the center of the second trench line, where we just have, like, a fortified one. Anyway. God, I know there's others, but I don't know if they're in the mod set. I'm looking for them. Oh, what were you under? Yeah, you were under turret. So what else can I find if we go to blue fort? Because I know I have to put in the blue fort. Yeah, so these things, it's refort. The issue is they're all green, and there's not really a way for me to chaos them. I know that is on the blacklist, though, so I'm not going to use it. And then we do have this standing stubber, but I'm going to be honest, it's kind of pointless, because we have players that are, or not players, but units that are going to have that weapon, so I don't really feel like putting that in. We've also got that. We've got the Punisher. Like, again, they're nice, but it's hard to make them work because it's all, you know, there's none that are chaos-themed. And I want to make it chaos-themed. So, you know, just balancing. The standing one makes, yeah, I know, which is why I know there's that issue too, so I don't want to touch it. You know. And then we have the nest right here. Valk, you can put like maybe 2 or 3 of these down, but I'm going to be honest, if you don't put them in, I'm also totally fine with that too, because they were okay. They worked. They made some really nice machine gun entrenchments, but we can live without them. Maybe on the second defensive line, put like 3 or 4 of them down. We just have to make sure they don't like fly into the air, and I don't really feel like writing an 80 unit attached script again. But, you know, that's just me. And then, you know, if you want for the third defense line, since that, and like also the internal defensive positions, if you want to put some of the Guardian sentries down, Punisher would be nice, and then maybe Battle Cannon for the actual mainland objectives, but Punishers for like the, you know, AAA positions. That would work as well. Don't use any of the tarantula sentries. But yeah, no, we should be fine beyond that. But yeah, no, we don't have, there's no Grimdark in this mod set, so I don't have access to the standing turrets, which is fine. I just like the fact that they stand. But yeah, no, that... And then, you know, I just pair it with some Lehmans. I gotta really look at the defensive line when I get it, but I mean, all the units right here should be good, and then we can just stylize everything proper. It's just, if I'm gonna have some of these pre-placed, I need to make sure that they're set to be disabled until I put them in. Valk, if you want to make something where I could, like, hide one of these little fuckers kneeling down, that would be great. FIA 50 cal is a good heavy stubber, true. But for the statics, at least, I have to make sure I'm using stuff. There's a few different categories that they fall in. One is, again, primarily all these units that I have down need to have some sort of anti-Space Marine capability. And if they don't, then I have to play an essential in the actual AO that I'm trying to build, which is why the mortars are the exception. So we'll make that work. But again, Valk and I, we have a 1,500 item limit, which, honestly, that's not too bad. We just need to figure out how to put no more than, I want to say, 200 AI down. And then have them all grouped together. So, like, literally all 3 trench lines are going to have maybe 50 or 60 AI grouped together looking in that direction. Oh, what I do need to test is, is there anything special? No, those are minerals. So, the deadliest mine is the Aper's Bounding Mine. So, yeah, no, if there's no special mines, then we just default to that. All right, cool. All right, cool. But, yeah, no, that is essentially that. So, now what I need is to wait for Valkyrie to be done with her work. And then we can garrison the AO with all of our fun little equipment, and I get to do that, and then, yeah, we'll have a lot of mini-boss units, which should be really, really fun, but I'll deploy them as needed, and, you know, we'll get in when we need to get in, but I've got, you know, my little Ragers and Maulers and all these cute little dudes to utilize. This thing's freaking cursed. I want to go up to Achilles and use this guy on him. Hit him with the Horny Hammer. Why not? And, of course... There is one more thing I gotta work on. It's a little bit of vanity, but you know... Is there a head that, like, hides my head? So I can, like, hide myself in a hood? Yeah, I could do, like, a cultist hood or something. Who do I want to be? I'm thinking of all my effed up characters. I'd love to pull Sammy one day, but I don't think we have any Sisters of Battle stuff. So I'd either have to pull Zaddy out or Azzy. That's the hard thing, is I don't know what I want to pick. Oh, man. I'm thinking of, you know, what unit am I going to put down for my own character here? Oh, I can have a little pink thing. That's adorable. Yeah, no, that's staying for funsies. I don't think there's any Slaaneshi wear. Helps if I spell that right, because otherwise I'm going to come up with salamander stuff. That's fine. Don't ask how that's held up. Well, that's something I can also revisit another day, but, you know. The head is going to be important, though. And obviously I need to rip the weapon out, but, you know, that can wait. Pink Skitarii. I don't think we have that. That would be fun. Where is identity? I think there is headless stuff in here. I just have to find it. Mana. Bro's got the purple eyes. Yeah, it's perfect. Alright. Well, that should be good. Anyway, we'll give that a save. Now it's up to Valk to get me what I need to finish that file. We'll have that done by Wednesday, sent in, edited. Mwah. That should be good. Alright.